Today, I would like you to meet a beautiful, beautiful lady who is making her dreams come true on none other than Social Security. Imagine that. She started off with one home. Then she got another home. And then another home. At one point, she had 3 homes. Then she sold her sticks and bricks home. And now she has 2 homes. She is living both on the East Coast and the West Coast. Oh my gosh, such joy. I can't wait for you to meet her. She has a lovely, lovely story of how this all happened. She has 2 beautiful dogs and 2 sweet kitty cats. And she is living life large in a very minimal but very doable way. So with no further ado, hope you'll join us. Hey, Debbie.
Hi, good morning, Linda. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great today.
Thank you so much for having me come by. This place is adorable.
Oh, I love this place. I just love it.
Oh my gosh, look at these orange trees back here. Do you pick oranges in the morning?
Oranges and lemons, yeah.
Yeah?
It's great.
And an adorable little patio here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got very lucky when I found this place.
Yes, you are blessed.
Yes, definitely.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to come on in and
Sure, can you?
and I will we'll just do a quick little tour around, and then I can't wait to hear more of your story that you have shared a little bit with me. It's adorable.
I love this place.
Oh,
I really do.
look.
My aunt and uncle were over yesterday, and she was just like, I understand why you love it here so much.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear from other people.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, we'll just do a quick little walkthrough.
Sure, sure.
Well,
As
Debbie.
you can see, this is my living room, and
Yes.
I even have a bed that makes into a twin bed, so I can have.
You can have guests too. That's wonderful. And who's your buddies here?
Oh, that's Ginger and Gracie.
Ginger and Gracie.
Yeah.
You guys are like just one of you's chilling and one's not, right?
Right. The youngest one doesn't chill yet. She got too much energy.
And you have 2 cats too, right?
Right. Yeah. The one is hiding, and the other one's out there probably terrorizing the neighborhood.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
Well, we'll have to maybe
I'm
catch
sure
up with them later.
He'll show up, but yeah. So this is my kitchen. And,
Very nice. And you've got a heater down here.
right. Yeah. Convection heater.
Okay. Just the perfect size kitchen.
Oh, yeah, I'm short. I have to stand on the stool to reach the microwave.
Oh, that's fun. And then everything that you need here, lots of storage space.
Oh, this place has so much storage. Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic, Debbie. Oh, I like this. Faith can move mountains.
Right.
Beautiful,
And then
beautiful.
I have these beautiful little stones in here that somebody painted for me.
Aw, aren't you special?
Yeah.
You are special. Thank you. I like the way you displayed them. And then there's the selfie in the mirror. We didn't want to do that. And then you've got a nice sized bedroom here.
Oh, yeah.
And with your TV propped up there.
That was there when I came.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, it's convenient for you, huh?
It doesn't work with cable or whatever. You can watch YouTube on it, but that's about it.
Oh,
So-
okay.
but that's
All
fine.
right.
That's fine. I'm not.
Well, at
a
least
big-
you can watch the Babbling Brook.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a big. I'm not a big TV person. So.
Yeah.
I have this great space out here with a washing machine and a clothesline. And
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it out here.
Oh,
And you've got even a little wading pool for the dogs.
yeah, dog pool.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
We'll just swoop around the corner here.
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie, I love this. I could live out here.
Oh, me too.
Yes. Nice view. Your car's right there, ready to roll.
Yeah.
ready to go see Do. All right, well, I know you came by and shared a little bit of your story. I appreciate you coming by and introducing yourself.
Sure.
So if you like, maybe we could just sit down and you could just share your story again.
Oh, sure.
Awesome.
I'm happy to. Yeah, come on back in.
It's like Ginger and Gracie want to be in the interview too. So that's pretty cool. They're beautiful dogs.
Oh, thanks. They're my buddies.
Well, Debbie, the little I know about you is that you started out having, what, 2 or 3 homes?
Well, I started out originally with 1 sticks and bricks, and then 2 years ago I bought this place. I bought it in May, almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then last summer I bought another RV in a park up in Michigan, and I sold my sticks and bricks house.
Wow. Wow. So what made you, first off, decide to let go of a sticks and bricks?
Oh, I was out here last winter, and I was worrying about, is the heat on at home, and who's shoveling the snow, and where's the mail going, and I just decided that I didn't need any of that anymore. I mean, I was kind of leaning that way, but when I bought this place and found this place, then I knew that I could let go of that place, and I did.
Okay.
Sold it, and
wow. So then you were down to just one place.
Right.
Right. And it's an interesting story how you found this. I think it was like divine intervention and lots of faith.
Yes,
So
yes.
tell us about that.
Well, my sister had died in LA, and I had gone out to take care of her, apartment and car and stuff. And I had heard about Quartzsite, so I decided to just stop for a few days on the way back home to Michigan. And I just loved the town. I didn't stay here. I actually stayed over in Ehrenberg, but we went to the dog park, and we went to the big tent, and we went, all the Tyson Wells shops, and just had a good time for 4 or 5 days here. And I really loved it. So I went back home and got online and started looking for what was for sale and what price and all of that. And I found this place, and I talked to the girl. Her phone number was in, and we talked online too. And she walked me through with a
Facebook?
FaceTime thing.
Oh, right, FaceTime.
Showed me the place, and this is for this, and this is for this, and we just really connected. She was just another sister in the Lord, and we really kind of developed a friendship over a couple of phone calls, and I decided to buy the place. And
so sight unseen except for the FaceTime.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. And you have a couple sons, right?
Yes, I have 2 sons.
So what was their thoughts on mom taking this leap?
Oh, my son thought I was crazy to go to the bank and wire this lady the money, and then hope that she mailed me the keys and the title.
Yes.
And all that happened over the summer. So I still had 6 months before I came out here after I bought it.
Oh, wow.
And so 6 months later, I drove out kind of like, what am I getting into? And I got here, and it was just not very different than it is right now. It's just perfect. The little front enclosure for my dogs, and everything was here pretty much. It was just so perfect.
Nice.
And my son called me about 3 days later and said, "So how is it, Mom?" And I said, "Oh, it's so perfect. It's just so perfect." But he was so worried that I was going to say that the toilet didn't work and there was no bed or
and you don't know what you just did, and you don't know how to get out of it.
Right,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
That we go to the worst case scenario sometimes.
Right,
we can't help it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just been the most joyful blessing. My aunt said to me, "It's a good thing it gets hot out there, because otherwise you'd stay there year round." And I said, "You're darn right I would."
Oh, that's awesome. Yay for this area in Quartzsite, because there's so many RV parks around here too.
Yes.
Wow. So you have a nomad spirit, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, because you've been, I guess, watching my channel for a while, and
yes, of course, Bob and Cheap RV Living.
Yes.
And a few other ones that I watch. Yeah.
Yes. And so when you left, you bought this place and you stayed here for how long?
I was here for January and February last year.
And then you went back to your sticks and bricks, right? Because we're still holding on to that to bring us back around.
I went back and was totally unhappy and totally miserable.
Right. And you had talked about with me just a little bit about being on Social Security and how that just really stretches you thin.
Right. I was working part-time still in Michigan. I had taken January, February off to come out here, but then I went back March 1st because I had to start working again. But
Okay, what kind of work were you?
I just did dog walking and dog care. And
Well, that's not just, that's a huge thing for
because
people.
I had a sticks and bricks house, I boarded, or whatever you want to call it. I kept lots of people's dogs for a weekend or a week, or when they went out of town.
Right,
Lots
right.
of dogs
Well, you
in
were like a
our
doggy
house.
hotel.
Right, yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was, I'm 72. It was time to slow down.
You're 72? Wow,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know that.
I just wanted
Awesome.
to slow down,
Mhm.
So,
So the sticks and bricks is kind of closing in on you a little bit.
right, and so is the economy. I mean, like a year ago, things were getting way more expensive, and I could kind of see it was going to be really a stretch to keep paying the utilities and staying there, just covering everything. And I would definitely have to keep working. And after January and February out here, I loved it so much, and I loved the time and how relaxed it felt not to worry about the schedule. And I just decided it was time to get rid of the house and find a place that I could afford, that could manage. And I went about an hour north of Detroit and found another little park model RV in a park there, and bought that last summer. And so I have that one there and this one here.
Oh, that's excellent. So you went from one home to two homes to two homes again.
Right.
Oh, that's fantastic, Debbie. And so now how are things for you? If you don't mind me asking, cost-wise, how's things manageable for you now that you have two homes rather than one? You would go to the place of thinking that would be more expensive, like you've just added an additional home. So how does that all work out?
Well, both of my places are paid for. They're not expensive. When I sold my sticks and bricks, I could easily cover that.
But then do you have lease lots, or?
I have here I pay about $1,800 for the year.
Okay.
For the whole year. And then the only other thing I pay is my electric and I pay my propane.
All right.
But those are pretty
minimal,
yeah. Especially the propane. I don't even ever use it. But then the same in Michigan, I don't even pay electricity. I don't pay water. The only thing I pay there is my propane.
Wow.
And I pay about $3,000 a year for the place there. But that includes leaving it all winter, there while I'm gone, and kind of with the assurance that it's safe and secure. And so I don't have to worry about is the heat on, or who's shoveling the snow, or is my mail getting picked up, because none of that is happening or worrying for me to.
Right. So you let go of a lot of stress and a lot of inconveniences and different things, work that goes along with a actual sticks and bricks.
Right. Definitely.
Yes, fantastic. Even just the downsizing of it all.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So that works out to about how much per month for both? Around $500?
Yeah, right around that, I think. Yep. So now I'm able to manage on my Social Security and not worry about can I pay my heat bill and all of that.
Right.
In this economy, I mean, my heart breaks for the people that are trying to decide if they're going to buy groceries or pay their heat bill. And I'm just so blessed that I'm not in a position to have to worry about that.
Well, yes, and very deserving. You're an awesome.
I'm not rich, but I'm definitely not, going to be homeless tomorrow or whatever.
Oh, well, I would call this rich.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, you've got to me, it's like kind of like the best of both worlds. You've got the West and you've got the East.
Definitely. I definitely have the best of both worlds. Michigan is gorgeous in the summertime. It's just a wonderful place in the summer.
So do you go camping there? So back to the Nomad. I saw that you have a minivan, right?
Right, yes.
So how do you work that out? Hey, there's the guy. Now, who is that?
That's Buster.
Buster. Oh, adorable. Beautiful. So how do you work out your camping with two dogs and two cats?
Well, in Michigan, which is where I typically do more of the camping, I can leave my cats just at my camper there. Because I'm in a campground, there's plenty of people around that will gladly feed my cat for a couple days or a week or whatever.
Gotcha.
And I take my dogs with me, and mostly we just go a little bit into the Upper Peninsula and camp. I have that Dodge Caravan with the back seats where I can flip stow and go seat down, the double one, and I can leave the single one up. In the space the double one goes, I can put a cot there. I just have a Coleman cot, aluminum cot, real nice lightweight thing that just goes in there real easily. I have some window covers. I have a cooler. We kind of do it kind of minimalist. I don't cook much. We tend to eat just more snacks and cold food and
Right.
and occasional fast food or whatever.
Right.
And,
Yeah, I get that. That's my
but
my
that's-
style.
Yeah, that's what we do.
And then
in
do you
Michigan.
do you have like for clothing and that, do you have like bags or suitcases or what's that?
In Michigan, I don't know. I have Trader Joe's there. And
Okay.
Trader Joe's
Love.
has those great dollar bags that. So I have matching Trader Joe luggage, which is a couple of bags that clothes go in one, and blankets and pillows go in one, and then all of our dog food and my snacks or whatever go in one. I mean, we just kind of go out with our Trader Joe bags.
Yeah, matching, going in style. Oh, that is so awesome. So I'm just gonna do a shot down the hallway here. How pretty. I like this seating area too. Back outside here.
Oh yeah, this couldn't be more perfect for us.
So Debbie, your plan is like to stay here, what, till how long? Or
Probably about April 10th or so. I'm gonna stay for Easter and then go home.
okay.
Yeah.
And so home is where your kids are, and
Right.
yeah, and you've got family or or friends there, of course.
Yeah, I've got a church family, a big church family.
Wonderful. And is it an RV park or is it a campground or?
It's a Christian campground. It's called Covenant Hills.
Wow.
And it's just a really beautiful place. We've got a chapel and we have services there every Sunday, and it's a really nice community of people there.
Fantastic. And how long did it take you from the time you sold your? Well, you said the sticks and bricks went pretty fast in the good market.
Yes.
And then how long did it take you to find another place?
Well, I actually found that place in April and bought it, and then put mine up for sale the 1st of May, and it was gone very quickly.
Oh, okay. So for a short period of time, you did own three homes.
Probably for about a month, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So anything else, Debbie, that you would like to share? I know that you, beautiful Christian woman, and you give God the glory for everything, but anything you wanted to, share as a wrap up or anything?
No, I can't encourage people enough to just go go live your dreams. Don't wait. None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. None of us. And so if I see people saying, I've got this dream, I'm going to do this, I'm going to buy a van, I'm going to do this. Do it. Just go do it.
Fantastic. Yes. And then God makes a way where sometimes you feel like there is no way.
Definitely. He definitely makes ways for us.
Well, you absolutely followed your dreams, and I'm sorry about your sister and but things turned out on the upside, and I'm sure she's very happy about that.
Yes. I actually got a tattoo for her 70th birthday was.
Oh my gosh.
And it's 2 daisies because she loved daisies, and this says sister on the little stem, and then her name was Denise, and it's 1952 and 2020, and I got that over at Tyson Wells.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Debbie's styling a tattoo at 72, right?
Right.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah. Well, I just so much appreciate the opportunity to come over here. Debbie, I'm sure that you are quite the delight here. You have a nice community here as well, I'm assuming.
Yes, we have a wonderful community here. There's lots of stuff going on to do, and I keep real busy. There's still, typical senior RV stuff,
Okay.
Bingo and dominoes and just fun stuff to
and
do.
Crafts and games
potlucks and
and potlucks, like morning coffee.
Yes.
Just anything you want to do to get involved.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of community here if you want to do it.
Yeah. And I would imagine probably a lot of single women, is there?
Oh yeah, my little street here is all single women, and it's really nice because we really watch out for each other.
Yes.
If some car comes down here that we don't recognize, we're all out there checking to make sure that we're all okay.
Oh well, that makes perfect sense, and boy, that's a nice sense of security too,
yes,
huh?
Definitely.
Can't put a price on that kind of security.
Right.
So, well, it looks like we have tired out these guys. The babbling brook. They've had enough, right? So once again, Debbie, thank you. And I guess we'll end the way I like to end the videos.
Right.
And that would be blessings in your day and joy in the journey. Yep.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, you're welcome.
What did you do last night, Debbie?
Oh, last night was Tuesday, so we have game night. So we played Mexican train dominoes till about 8 o'clock. And then 4 of the women that we played together, we came over here and went in the hot tub and just hung out and visited and chatted for about a half an hour or so. But we all bring our jammies, so we put our jammies on when we're done here and we can just go home. The other night we put our jammies on and then we went and played balderdash at somebody's trailer for a couple
Oh my
hours,
gosh.
Yeah.
I'm talking, you are living life large here. Living life large.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. This is all on you, the one more thing. What's going on here?
Oh, this is the fire pit or the whatever that our campground does, RV park.
Oh, how
So
fun.
on Friday nights, there's a bonfire here every Friday night at 6 o'clock. And there's usually 20 or 30 of us that sit around and just, sometimes we sing Christmas carols, sometimes we tell jokes, sometimes somebody brings food of some sort that they made. And it's just a great community place to hang
Wow.
out on Friday night.
Wow. And then you've got the picnic tables over here.
Yeah, and shuffleboard and
Yes.
horseshoes. Big guys play horseshoes sometimes. So
Whoa. And then
all the trees,
it's
yeah.
the orange trees.
Yes. Oranges and tangelos and lemons. I
Whoa.
know somebody just posted online that she made a lemon meringue pie today with a bunch of the lemons. And I thought, oh man, that sounds wonderful.
Oh, that's
I'm not-
fantastic.
I'm not a cook, but anyway.
Well, thank you for sharing this.
Oh, sure, it's wonderful.
All right. Later.
Yeah, later.